Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now remember, after 37, 38, be putting my face and my, well, that part of my face, and my hands and my feet, well, primarily the toes, and the knees on the ground to prostrate facing Mecca after the verses. The chapter detailed, number 41 from the In the name of the merciful and compassionate Allah, H-M, there's a mark, so it's the Hamim, you know. H-M, a revelation from the merciful, the compassionate, a book whose signs are detailed in Arabic Quran for a people who do know, a herald of glad tidings and a warning, but most of them turn aside and do not hear, and say our hearts are veiled from what thou dost call us to, and in our ears is dullness, and between us and thee there is a veil. Act thou, verily we are acting too. Say, I am but a mortal like yourselves. I am inspired that your Lord, I'm inspired that your Allah is one Allah. Then go straight to him and ask forgiveness of him, and woe to the idolaters who give not alms, and in the hereafter disbelieve. Verily those who believe and do right, for them is a higher that is not grudged. Say, what? Do you really misbelieve in him who created the earth in 2 days? You know, 2 time periods. Yawm. And do ye make peers for him? That is the Lord of the worlds, and he placed thereon firm mountains above it, and placed it, and blessed it, and apportioned therein its fruits in 4 days alike for those who ask. You know, time periods. Let's not narrow it down to our understanding of the term day, because the word is broader than that, like for those who ask. Then he made for the heavens, and it was but smoke. And he said to it, and to the earth, come ye to, whether ye will or no. And they said, we come willingly. And he decreed them 7 heavens in 2 days. You know, the 7 skies. In 2 time periods. And inspired every heaven with its bidding. And we adorned the lower heaven with lamps and guardian angels. That is the decree of the mighty, the knowing one. So the lowest of the universes. But the 2 time periods of the earth, okay, the atmosphere formed around the earth, and the process of the earth in the 2nd time period. Decree of the mighty, of the knowing one. But if they turn aside, then say, I have warned you of a thunderclap like the thunderclap of Ad and Thamud, when their apostles came to them from before them and from behind them, saying, serve ye none but Allah. And they said, if our Lord pleased, he would send down angels, you know, the light beings. So we in what ye are sent with disbelieve. And as for Ad, they were big with pride in the land without right, and said, who is stronger than us in might? Did they not see that Allah, who created them, he was stronger than they in might? But they did gainsay our signs, and we sent down upon them a cold blast in unfortunate days, that we might make them taste the torment of disgrace in the life of this world. But the torment of the hereafter is more disgraceful, and they shall not be helped. And as for Thamud, we guided them, and they preferred blindness to guidance, and the thunderclap of the torment of abasement caught them for what they had earned. But we saved those who believed and who did fear, and the day when the enemies of Allah shall be gathered together into the fire, marshalled along until when they come to it, their hearing and their eyesight and their skins shall bear witness against them of what they have done, and they shall say to their skins, Why have ye borne witness against us? And they shall say, Allah gave us speech, who has given speech to everything he created you at first, and unto him shall ye be returned, and ye could not conceal yourselves that your hearing and your eyesight should not be a witness against you, nor your skins, but ye thought that Allah did not know much of what ye do, and that thought of yours which ye thought concerning your Lord has destroyed you. And ye have now become of those who lose, and if they are patient, still the fire is a resort for them, and if they ask for favor again, they shall not be taken into favor. We will allot to them mates, for they have made seemingly to them what was before them and what was behind them, and due against them was the sentence on the nations who passed away before them, both of jinns and of mankind. Jinn is the plural. Jinni is the singular. And of mankind, verily they were the losers. Those who misbelieve say, Listen not to this Qoran, but talk foolishly about it. Haply ye may gain the upper hand. Faith Under Fire, I think, was the name of the show that kind of regarded different faiths as, let's talk over them, let's ridicule, and how they got any serious guest on that show, I don't... well, people can hope. Let me gain the upper hand. But we will make those who misbelieve taste keen torment, and we will recompense them with the worst of that which they have done. And that is the recompense of the enemies of Allah, the fire. For them is an eternal abode, therein a recompense for that they did gainsay our signs. And those who misbelieved say, Our Lord, show us those who have led us astray amongst the jinns. Jinn is the actual plural. And mankind we will place them beneath our feet, and they shall both be amongst those who are put down. Merely those who say, Our Lord is Allah, and then go straight, the angels descend upon them, the unfallen angels. Fear not, and be not grieved, but receive the glad tidings of paradise which ye were promised. We are your patrons in the life of this world, and in the next, and ye shall have therein what your souls desire, and ye shall have therein what ye call for, an entertainment from the forgiving, the merciful, and who speaks better than he who calls to Allah and does right, and says, Verily I am of those resigned. Good and evil shall not be deemed alike. Repel with what is best, and lo, between whom and thyself was enmity, is as though he were a warm patron, and none shall meet with it save those who are patient, and none shall meet with it save those who are endowed with mighty good fortune. And if an incitement from the devil incites you, then seek refuge in Allah. Verily he both hears and knows. So 4 specific Quranic injunctions on seeking refuge with God from the devil. I mean, so explicitly like that there's, I guess, Samiun Alim. Yeah. I think that focuses on that verse, but And of his signs are the night and the day, and the sun and the moon. Adore ye not the sun, neither the moon, but adore Allah who created you. If it be him ye serve, but if they be too big with pride, yet those who are with thy Lord celebrate his praises by night and day, and they are never weary. And of his signs, that thou mayest see the earth drooping, and when we send down water upon it, it stirs and swells, and verily he who quickens it will surely quicken the dead. Verily he is mighty over all. Verily those who are inclined to oppose our signs are not hidden from us. Is he who was cast into the fire. Better are he who comes safe on the resurrection day. Do what ye will, verily he on what ye do doth look. Verily those who misbelieve in the reminder when it comes to them, and verily it is a glorious book. Falsehood shall not come to it from before it, nor from behind it. A revelation from the wise, the praiseworthy one. Naught is said to thee but what was said to the apostles before thee. Verily thy Lord is the Lord of forgiveness and Lord of the grievous torment. And had we made it a foreign Qoran, they would have said, unless its signs be detailed, what? Foreign and Arabic? Say it is for those who believe a guidance and a healing, but those who believe not, in their ears is dullness, and it is blindness to them. These are called to from a far-off place. And since there are no, per se, religious languages, except in terms of what the actual prophets come with, they speak in the language of their people. Not English and Enochian, not French and I don't know, and Arania, or whatever that mystical language is called. But anyways, guidance and the healing of those who believe not, and their ears is blindness, and then these are called from a far off place. Anyways, you should get the point about a messenger comes to a people from their people, speaking the language of their people, not some mystical language. Here's these revelations, but you have to learn this mystical language to use it with. No. And we gave Moses the book, and it was disputed about. But had it not been for thy Lord's word already passed, it would have been decided between them, for verily they were in hesitating doubt thereon. Whoso does right, it is for his soul, and whoso does evil, it is against it. For thy Lord is not unjust towards his servants. To him is referred the knowledge of the hour, and no fruits come forth from their husk, and no female conceives or is delivered, save with his knowledge. And the day when he shall call to them, where are the partners ye did join with me? And they shall say, we do own to thee, there is no witness amongst us. And that on which they used to call before shall stray away from them, and they shall think that there is no escape for them. Man is never tired of praying for good, but if evil touch him, then he is despairing and hopeless. But if we make him taste mercy from us after distress has touched him, he will surely say, this is for me, and I do not think that the hour is imminent. And if I be brought back to my Lord, verily I shall surely have good with him. But we will inform those who misbelieve of what they have done, and we will surely make them taste wretched torment. And when we have been gracious to man, he turns away and goes aside. But when evil touches him, he is one of copious prayer. Say, let us see now, if it be from Allah, and ye disbelieve in it, who is more in error than he who is in a remote schism. We will show them our signs in the regions and in themselves, until it is plain to them that it is the truth. Is it not enough for thy Lord that he is witness over all? Verily they are in doubt about the meeting of their Lord. Verily he encompasses all.